Sorry, this one just smells so, it's nice and calming, which I think Virgos need. I think they need to chill. So, okay. So actually, so if I was to do it in the right order, then it would be, don't drop that. Okay. It would be Demeter, which, fun enough, I made more Demeter candles than I think I've made any other candle. I don't know. There's a lot to unpack with that I just thought of. Anyway, so Demeter, Hades, Persephone, Lilith would be the ones I've made the most of, like in general. Demeter, I've made, let's see, let's count. This is the 6th one. Interesting. So yeah, so anyway, it's just the sunflower here. I felt it, and also I really feel her presence. My grandmother was born in August 21st. Yes. My mom's is the 20th, my grandmother's is the 21st. They're both Leos. And anyone who's been following along to like the Melanoe lore, so Melanoe is the daughter of Hades and Persephone, so it would make sense that there would be a symbolic, energetic connection to Demeter as like my grandmother on my mom's side, which like there would be a connection to that. So anyway, I feel her presence around this time of year, and I miss my grandmother very much, but there's also an ancestral line of like healing to go through, especially that feminine wound on top of like the Leo lineage of that. So it's a complicated essence. So this is gratitude and healing, but also like Demeter at this time of the year, I bet is having a really hard time letting her daughter go, because like the lore of the myth. So Hades, the contract is already done. So what's the aftermath of the contract of every fall Hades gets Persephone back and she's in the underworld for 6 months. So this time of the year it's really hard to let the child or the daughter go and pursue her their separate journey away from the parent. So there's different parental energies that could go into here, empty nest syndrome, being grateful for the change, that transition from maiden to crone, because like, and that's like other symbolism that you could potentially get into. Like I said, it depends on where you are in your path and how you're going to connect the energies for yourself. But I feel like generally speaking, in generational shifts, you're maybe a madam because you had a daughter, but you're not fully a crone until you become like more of a grandmother, like an elder essence. And so Persephone getting married and ultimately having children, like that is an awakening that could be not so fun to be like, okay, well, I'm no longer young and youthful, and now I'm this elder crone. And there can be all kinds of toxic feminine traits with that we see mirror in our society all the time. So this could be like a good healing of like toxic femininity, bridging an ancestral connection into passing the torch. A lot of other significant things. Again, it depends on how you want to go about it. But the intention is from a lens of like healing, not so much corruption of Demeter's worst feelings or potential intentions, right? But I guess if you really wanted to, in your own way, you could do hex work with this if you were like an angry Demeter who really wanted to go after Hades. Symbolically, that's a metaphor, people. So